What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video, and today we're going to be discussing a trade. You guys have probably heard about it. You probably see by the title and the thumbnail. Mike Hoffman is on his way to the San Jose Sharks. A big trade right in the morning. I apologize if I look and sound a little tired and sick. I've got a mixture of that going on right now. I don't even know why I'm filming videos today. I haven't been feeling good the past couple days, but I figured I'd talk about this because I do love rumors. I do love trades and stuff like that, so I figured I would talk about this trade. I always like talking about the big trades, so I'm going to pull up the cap-friendly trade thing for you so that way you guys can see the full details as I'm saying them for the trade. So on cap-friendly, it says to the San Jose Sharks, forward Mike Hoffman, defenseman Cody Donaghy, and a 5th-round pick in 2020. To the Senators, Mikhail Bodker, defenseman Julius Bergman, and a sixth round pick in 2020. So we're not going to talk about the personal stuff regarding Mike Hoffman because, let's be real, that's something that shouldn't be discussed, and out of respect to a very, very good friend of mine, I'm definitely not going to be talking about the personal stuff. But Mike Hoffman and the Senators have been involved in quite a lot over the past, I mean, you could argue years before, you know, there was an Alfredson situation, but, you know, Carlson, Hoffman, Turris, there's been different situations. Melnick hasn't been the greatest. There's just a lot of stuff going on there. This trade right here is not good. It's good for the Sharks to a degree because they're getting somebody who has a little bit of some issues going on, but the Senators would have got a way bigger return had this stuff with Hoffman not happen. Because of this, and because of any situation in NHL history, when there's a trade, when there's something, you know, something not right with a good player, you're never going to get the full return that you're hoping to get anymore because of the situation. And, you know, I looked up some of the stats regarding this trade. The only big pieces obviously really are Hoffman and Bodker, but in reality, if this is another time and, you know, this situation doesn't happen, Hoffman's getting back quite a lot more. And I feel like for what the Senators had to get back, they got back a decent pull because, you know, there's a lot of teams that probably didn't even want to make this trade. So again, going through the deal, the Senators are getting Mikhail Bodker, a guy who can score. I'd imagine his numbers won't be as great with the Senators. Maybe they'll flip him as well because coming from the Sharks, a team that's really going all in, you know, they just re-signed Evander Kane. I would imagine they're going to try to keep Joe Thornton. They've got a good goalie in Jones and Nat Burns, of course, on the blue line. You know, you've got good filler pieces on that team, like Hurdle and stuff like that. And now you're adding Hoffman, a guy who has one of the most underrated releases in the NHL. And I've said it before, this guy has got one of the most lethal shots that nobody talks about. And, you know, they're really picking up some pieces here. So the Senators, like I said, are getting Bodker, so that could be decent for them unless they flip him, which I could see happening. They get Julius Bergman, a defensive prospect who actually isn't that bad. I looked at his numbers, and again, forgive me if I'm wrong, if I'm undervaluing this guy, but for me, he seems like a decent prospect that the Sharks were like, okay, this is a pretty significant deal. Here's a pretty decent defensive prospect, but we're going to need one back. And then, of course, they got a 6th-round pick in 2020 just to, you know, sweeten the pot a little bit. It's not crazy, but, you know, 6th-round picks in the future could turn into something really good. And again, I discussed it for the Sharks. You're getting Hoffman, a guy who can really shoot the puck, a guy who can score. His numbers will probably do just as good, if not better, with the San Jose Sharks. And then, of course, another defensive prospect, Cody Donaghy, who will get another shot in their system, maybe do a little bit better. And a 5th-round pick in 2020. Again, a pick could, you know, do pretty good. You never know who that pick is going to be. So let me know what you guys think about this trade. I know the Senators saved a little bit of money here, just over $1 million, maybe a little bit more. But this trade, it kind of sucks because I used to like Hoffman because of all this situation that happened. I don't really know. I don't really want to talk about it. And, you know, I feel bad for Senators fans because they're going through a lot right now. Let me know what you guys think about this trade. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.